Thomas, Dylan, Rhys.
Y streic ma sydd ar fai. Mae di effeithio arno ni gyd.
Ni'n mynd erbyn gweld ti to.
And that won't do.
I was extremely uncomfortable for a minute.
It's brilliant.
It's a nice little hill, you know.
Welcome to the pressure cooker that is A&E.
He had to be stopped.
Within days of leaving Cardiff, NASA announced on Twitter that he'd arrived safely in Syria.
Lord Gunnivi. Go to hell.
Sounds fun.
Boneddigion a boneddigesau. Croeso I Wobrau'r Academy Brydeinig yng Nghymru. Welcome to St David's Hall for the 2015 British Academy Cymru Awards.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a clear balloon that could go to space. With the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. And come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got, don't hold me back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. But here's why. Because I'm clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down, I say your love is too high. Bring me down, I can't. Bring me down, bring me down, I can't love it. Bring me down, I say your love is too high. Bring me down, I can't love it. Bring me down. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down, I say your love is too high. Bring me down, I can't nothing. Bring me down, because I'm clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening, Mr. Hugh Stevens.
Croeso mawr I seremoni wobrwyo'r Academy Brydeinig yng Nghymru 2015 yma yn neuadd Dewi Sant yng nghanol ein prif ddinas. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the wonderful St David's Hall here in Cardiff for the 24th annual British Academy Cymru Awards. Pleser mawr ydi bod yma heno I ddathlu llwyddiannau cyfryngau ffilm a theledu yng Nghymru, sydd wedi cyflwyno blwyddyn yma mewn blwyddyn arbennig iawn. We're here to celebrate the creativity and excellence of Welsh film and television. But before we do that, let's hear it for our fantastic house band for their spectacular opening to tonight's ceremony. And we look forward to hearing more from them throughout tonight's proceedings. I did ask to sing, but they wouldn't let me. Before we begin with the awards, some important information for everybody. First up, speak as close as you can to these tiny little microphones as possible so that everybody in St David's Hall can hear you. And there are a lot of awards to get through tonight, so if you are fortunate enough to win, please keep your acceptance speeches as short as possible. We understand that you have a lot of people to thank, but time is of the essence, and the shorter your speech, the more time there is to celebrate afterwards. And there's a lot to celebrate, not just tonight, but last night's spectacular win against our old rivals. Let's give the Wales rugby team a round of applause. They're not here. They're having a bath, I hope. So if you do make a speech tonight, a winning speech, try and keep it like Lloyd Williams in last night's big game. Short, but very impactful. If you do start to hear this, then it's time to leave the stage. The other thing to tell you about is the route to take from your seat and onto the stage and then off backstage should you win an award. For this, I need a glamorous assistant. If only there was somebody in the room, an expert at walking, that could help demonstrate the route for us tonight. And I've spotted Weatherman walking himself. It's Derek Brockway. Shwmae, Derek? Yeah? Now, Derek, are you happy to assist me with this next part? Now, this definitely isn't scripted, this bit, ladies and gentlemen, you should know. Now, this is the route that you'll take if you're lucky enough to win tonight as you walk towards the stage. Any one of these stairs will do. Don't do a Madonna, Derek. Good work. So, could you just give us a quick recap, if you would, Mr. Brockway, of the way to walk to the stage?
Okay, no problem. Here we go. Well, for this very special walk, you're going to need to dress appropriately. Black tie, a nice suit, a glamorous dress, high heels. I left mine at home tonight. As you reach the bottom of the steps, you'll get a great view of the people up in the cheap seats. Hello? Expect some frost from the unsuccessful nominees before ascending to the summit, both of the stage and your careers so far. Here you'll take in the stunning vistas of all those people who wish they had won instead of you.
Wonderful. Definitely not scripted. Derek Brockway, everybody. Diolch yn fawr, Derek.
Croeso.
Diolch yn fawr iawn. And then you'll walk off stage this way, the way that Derek is walking right now. We'll see you later on.
I just want to say, the outlook is bright. More high pressure this week.
Brilliant. Derek Brockway, everybody. Except if you win, don't go back to your seats. Head off that way for a photo and all that good stuff. And now we move on to the awards, starting with special and visual effects, and sponsored by the University of Wales, Trinity St David, Prifysgol Cymru a Drindod Dewi Sant. Fe ddechreuon ni heno gyda dau actor sy'n rhan o draddodiad parhaus Cymru o gynhyrchu actorion hynod dalentog. To present our first set of awards, please welcome to the stage two of Wales's finest young actors. She's a star of ITV's Mr Selfridge, and he's best known for appearing in Merlin and The Indian Doctor, which is, of course, the most famous show made in Wales about a doctor. Please put your hands together. Rhowch groeso cynnes iawn I Amy Morgan and Alexander Vlahos.
pleser I fod yma gyda chi gyd. The nominees for special and visual effects prove that there's simply nothing that can't be brought to life on screen.
They've made us believe in everything from time-travelling aliens to 15th century surroundings and artefacts. Let's take a look at their work in action.
Production team, Da Vinci's Demons.
Donna and Blitzen! Come on.
Production team, Doctor Who Last Christmas.
Rudolph!
Just clear all the tangerines up. Pick them up, all of them, Ian.
You know no one really likes the tangerines, don't you? How dare you? That's my signature gift.
Production team, A Poet in New York.
And the first BAFTA Cymru Award of the night goes to Ar Enillydd Yw, the production team of A Poet in New York.
Diolch yn fawr iawn, BAFTA Cymru. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody at Bait Studio. I'd like to thank Alex, Hollywood, Martin Weston, Christian, Peter Rogers, everyone who worked at Bait Studio so hard to make this show work. Also, I'd like to thank everyone at Modern for trusting in us to bring this work to reality. I'd like to thank Ruth, Kat Davies, Ashleen, and Gruff, of course. Thank you.
Unfortunately, Danny's not available here this evening to accept this award. So I've got Dowie, that worked on Poet in New York with me. We'd like to thank Modern TV, BBC Wales, and all the Real Effects team for all their support.
Yeah, diolch yn fawr. So, I just yn union beth nath I ddweud yn Gymraeg. So, yeah, nice one. Spot on.
The titles and graphic identity of a film or TV programme are an integral part of the creative process.
This is an award sponsored by AGFX, and the nominees this year represent the most innovative creators in this field. Dyma'r enwebiadau.
Production team, Doctor Who Deep Breath. Bait Studio, Jack to a King, The Swansea Story.
When I played for Wales at schoolboy level in the 15s, we played in a tournament called the Victory Shield, and I got scouted from there, really, a Blackburn scout.
Production team, A Gwyll, Hinterland.
And the BAFTA Cymru Award goes to the production team of A Gwyll, Hinterland.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you to the rest of the titles team. That's Warren Orchard for his incredible photographs. Ed Talvan for his extraordinary eye for detail and for letting me give it a go. Also, my thanks to Ed Thomas and all at Fiction Factory for their continued support. To the friends and family who get us through the long weeks, and to all the amazing people I've met so far in the industry in Wales. It's been great. Thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr.
A good editor can make or break a film or television programme, so it seems only right that they are awarded for their craft.
This year, the category is sponsored by Gorilla, and here are the nominees.
John Richards, Da Vinci's Demons. Will Oswald, Doctor Who Dark Water. John Richards, Jack to a King, The Swansea Story.
I did train with the Swans and play a couple of times. Then I had a chance to sign for him. I decided I'm not going to sign. I was going to go round to the North Bank and meet my mates and have a day out watching the Swans.
And the BAFTA Cymru Award goes to John Richards, Jack to a King, The Swansea Story.
Diolch yn fawr BAFTA, thank you very much. Jack to a King was a brilliant project to work on. We did have a very tight deadline, so thank you very much to my family for getting us all through that. Karen, Mirain and Catrin. From the team, Mark, Gwenllian and Mal and Ed, thank you very much for having me along for the ride. It was a brilliant ride. To my assistants, James Earing and Pixie Jones, couldn't have done it without you. Everybody else that worked on the team, on the post, were just terrific. But really, the story is Swansea, and they were the real heroes of our film. Thank you very much. Llongyfarchiadau mawr i'r enillwyr I gyd, a diolch yn fawr iawn I Amy ag Alexander. Next up, 3 factual categories, and to present the awards, a stage and screen actor whose accolades include Best Actor at the Theatre Critics Wales Awards, and an actress and singer who's equally at home treading the boards in musical theatre as she is in front of a camera. Rhowch groeso cynnes, please put your hands together I Simon Watts a Tara Bethan.
Wel, mae'n braf iawn cael bod yma I gyflwyno gwobrau'r categorïau nesaf yma. This year's nominees for Factual Series, sponsored by Cardiff, Wales Airport, have uncovered the stories that may otherwise have remained untold.
Dyma'r enwebiadau.
You can't say we'll have a vote.
Adam Price, Strike a Glowyr.
Intimidate you out.
If you'd have come out, then the strike would have been won. Tell me, in what way? Right. In what way could the government
Let's step
have
back a bit, because you're completely wrong.
If you'd have come out, the strike would have been won in a matter of days.
Oh, Adam, you're naive.
The aspen tree trembles as I do.
Great Welsh writers, Dannie, Abse.
Quick, quick, speak, old parrot. Do I not feed you with my life?
RAF fighter pilot, Rhod Gilbert's work experience.
Feel the G-trousers inflated with your body pinned to the seat. Try to do my anti-G-string manoeuvre, but it's pretty damn hard. I have to say, I'm feeling it a bit.
And the BAFTA Cymru Award goes to Adam Price a Streic y Glowyr.
Wel, gwych, diolch yn fawr iawn, BAFTA. Mi oedd hi'n gategori cryf iawn ac i ni'n bles iawn yn amlwg gyda hwn. It was tough competition. Well done to all the other nominees, but obviously thrilled to win this. There are people to thank. Diolch yn fawr iawn i Tinopolis am eich cefnogaeth barhaus yn enwedig i Angharad Mair a Rhian Thomas. Hoffwn i ddiolch hefyd i bawb sydd wedi gweithio ar y gyfres a hefyd yr holl gyfranwyr. Ond mae'r diolch yn arbennig hefyd i Adam Price a Steffan Morgan. Diolch i Adam am gytuno i arwen y gyfres yn ei ffordd ddihafal a hynod effeithiol, a Steffan am gynhyrchu a chyfarwyddo. Mi oedd hi'n bartneriaeth ddeallusol a chreadigol. Ac yn sicr, mae hwn yn gydnabyddiaeth o'r holl waith.
Dwi eisiau dweud, I just took risks on location and in the edit, and I was very grateful that I had a presenter who was willing to let me take risks, executive producer who was willing to let me take risks, and a company and commissioners at SLC who let me do what I wanted to do, and I was very happy that it came off. So I'd let Adam now to finish it off. So.
Yeah. All of you that have been nominated tonight are here because you're great tellers of stories in your own unique ways. The difference, I suppose, with our programme was that, the real stars were the people that lived through that incredible year of struggle and sacrifice and became living history. And, thank you for this opportunity to bring their stories back to life. I was hoping that my mother and father could be here tonight. Unfortunately, it's not possible, but this really was for them and tens of thousands like them. Diolch Esbydrec am y cyfle I ddweud I stori nhw ac I ddathlu fe hefyd. Diolch.
Striking, poignant, powerful and totally enthralling. Just some of the words to describe the captivating stories told in this category.
And at the helm of each is a talented director who brings these stories to life on screen. In a category sponsored by Capital Law, let's find out who they are.
But then, in a fairly sort of flippant way, he said, well, what about my pound then?
Mark Evans, Jack to a King, the Swansea story.
Handed it over to him. He looked, laughed and threw it all on the floor. And that was the last dealings that we've ever had with Tony Petty.
Caryl Ebenezer, Malcolm Allen, Cyfle Arall.
Ar y pryd oedd yfad a chwarae pêl-droed. Ac o'n i methu delio fo'r ddau yn y diwedd. Oherwydd oedd un yn cymryd dros o'r llall.
Steve Freer, Visions of the Valleys.
There's nothing left of the Egyptian extravaganza, and many of the old ironworks are ruins now. Arches and towers that only hint at the power and noise they once generated.
So the BAFTA Cymru Award goes to Mark Evans, Jack to a King, the Swansea story.
Diolch yn fawr, BAFTA, thank you very much. Diolch I Tara Bethan am ganu yn briodas ni. Thanks to Tara Bethan for singing at a wedding. I feel a bit of an imposter, really, because I don't do many documentaries and I'm not from Swansea. So I would like to thank Swansea for entrusting me with this lovely story. It's a great story. And in particular, those great ambassadors of Swansea, Mal Pope and Edward Thomas. Thank you very much. And Gwen Llian and everybody at YJB Films. I won't tell you what YGB stands for, but Jack is the middle word. Thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr.
Good photography can give a programme its visual signature. Trwy I gwaith, mae'r enwebion heno wedi dangos I bod nhw yn feistri yn I meysydd amrywiol.
And in this category, sponsored by St David's Hotel and Spa, are three of the finest examples of that craft. Here are the nominees.
I have to say, for one day only, I don't care what I get paid. I'll take that as my paycheck.
Nathan Mackintosh, Fisherman, Rhod Gilbert's work experience.
Left at 5 a.m. this morning. It's getting on for 9 o'clock at night now. That is a long day.
Kiefer Chan, Fog of Sex. Stories from the front line of student sex work.
I mean, like, my name was Chanel. It's just because I want to get their money. So, to get their money, you've got to lie. And you've got to make them fall in love. And you've got to lie to make love.
Hayden Denman, Carl Jenkins, Pencerdd Penclawdd.
No borders, whether you're from Korea or South Africa or the US, it still touches the same heart.
And the BAFTA Cymru Award goes to... I knew this was going to happen. Kiefer Chan, Fog of Sex, Stories from the Front Line of Student Sex Work.
Well, okay, it's a bit unreal. Didn't think I'd be standing in front of everybody here tonight. I mean, the real credit should have gone to the performers of the film. All 9 of them, they were wonderful. Gave us very natural and convincing performance, so very easy for me to photograph. And also, credit should have gone to the researchers who spent many years researching the project, and also to Chris Morris, our director, and our producers, Chris and Richard, our visual influence. Amazing. Thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you.
Diolch yn fawr iawn Tara, Simon a llongyfarchiadau i'r enillwyr yna I gyd. On to 2 further categories now. Entertainment and Children's Programme. Cyfle I ddathlu rhaglenni plant ag adloniant nawr. Presenting them, a Welsh actor who is building quite the CV. From last year's West End run of the play Mojo, where he starred opposite Rupert Grint and Ben Whishaw, to the BBC's Under Milk Wood, and even hit movie The In-Betweeners 2. I gyflwyno'r wobr heno, rhowch croeso mawr, please welcome Tom Rhys Harris.
Noswaith dda. I'm bleser bod yma heno. We're spoilt by the 3 nominations in this year's entertainment category, supported by Manor House. 2 music-based programmes and a comedy show. Let's take a look.
We've heard some high-quality playing from some exceptional young people.
BBC Young Musician 2014, the final.
And now, just 3 remain.
This is a huge competition. These are young musicians who've really dedicated their lives to being the best they possibly can be.
Gan Ryan Wade, Ryan Wignell, heibio'r nod.
Dim byd.
Mike Pearson yn lledu'r chwarae, dod o hyd I James Owen. Andy Jones, a'r bas hir lawr I gyfeiriad Wade, at Ashley Williams, at Madrid!
Carl Jenkins, Pencerdd Penclawdd.
I had no idea it would be popular, but it happens quite often with me. Occasionally think I have written something a bit that might be popular, it never is.
And the BAFTA award goes to Dim Bede.
John. Diolch yn fawr iawn chi. Diolch yn fawr iawn unwaith eto. Hwn di'r trydydd BAFTA ni gael allan o 4 cyfres o dim byd. So dyn hynod falch a wedyn mae'r diolch I gyd I Reservoir Gogs o fan hyn. I was just saying now that this is our 4th series of dim byd, which we've enjoyed doing immensely. And out of those 4 series, this is our 3rd BAFTA, so it's not bad, is it? Give it up, give it up! So, I'd just like to take this chance, if I may, just to ask the BAFTA board if they now reconsider looking at what went wrong in 2012. Just putting it out there, okay? Diolch yn fawr iawn chi.
I was waiting to see what was... I was baffled by Dim Bede and its win. It's a good win. It's a good win.
I was supposed to get a new envelope.
All right, let's get Tom a new envelope. And let's get Tom a new envelope. And let's move on to the next award. And another award. There you go. They'd all gone on the Dim Bede boys. They took them all with them. Right.
Smooth and cool.
Bantati.
Making a programme that inspires children whilst keeping them engaged and entertained can be one of the most difficult things to do, which is exactly why I don't. Unlike all the talented people behind this brilliant shows in this category, sponsored by Bluestone. Mewn categori y mae cystadlu brwd amdano bob tro, dyma'r enwebiadau.
Pan oedd yn 8 oed, gath George un o'r brofiadau gorau I fywyd. Cael bod yn fasgot i'r Scarlets.
Fi.
Pan o'n I wedi ffindo mas, taw fi oedd y mascot, a ni mor excited.
Llanna'r Gollen.
Charjwch eich batris.
Mae dirgelwch chi'n ddatrys.
Wizards vs. Aliens.
It's a ventriloquist story.
I'm not the only dummy around.
I boil your bones for soup.
Come on, get out here now!
And the British Academy Cymru Award goes to V.
da i Esbrec a Bwm Plant. A diolch arbennig I Mel. Thanks especially to Mel and everyone who worked on the programme with us. And of course, especially thanks to George. Diolch yn arbennig I George, sef yn y rhaglen. Mae e'n fachgen hapus a dewr, a oedd e'n bleser llwyr cael gweithio gyda fe a wneud y rhaglen yma. Diolch yn fawr.
Diolch yn fawr iawn. Llongyfarchiadau mawr i'r enillwyr. Now, BAFTA Cymru isn't just about the awards being presented this evening. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts in Wales hosts events throughout the year all over Wales. From masterclasses to screenings, BAFTA Cymru offers a support structure and network which include television producers, interactive game makers and international filmmakers, and as a charity aims to inspire the next generation of creative industries talent. Y sefydliad sydd wrth raidd y diwydiannau creadigol yma yng Nghymru, mae'n mynd o nerth I nerth o hyd yn croesawu aelodau newydd. Its membership and outreach continues to grow, with thousands attending events since the 2014 awards ceremony. 3,372 to be precise, but who's counting? Now then, sponsored by Access Bookings and AB Acoustics, doing excellent work on our sound tonight. Although, can I have a bit more bass in my monitors, please, Buzz? Thank you very much. The next awards are for original music and sound, and presented by a Welsh music legend. Pleser mawr wedi cael gwahodd y cerddor yma i'r llwyfan heno I gyflwyno'r wobr nesaf. His incredible band, Manic Street Preachers, continue to write their own music and rules. And they've come a hell of a long way since they started busking outside this very building on their trips from Blackwood to Cardiff. Please welcome James Dean Bradfield.
Thank you. Creating original music is certainly not an easy process at the best of times. But to create music for a specific theme, scene, or set of moving images is another skill altogether. These guys make it sound easy. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Richard James, Cara Fi. Mark Thomas, Dan y Wenallt.
Roedd e'n gryf fel ardd, a'i lais fel drom.
Gruff Rhys, Set Fire to the Stars.
And the winner is Gruff Rhys, Set Fire to the Stars.
Diolch yn fawr iawn. Diolch I Gruff Arwel ac Osian Gwynedd a Gavin Fis John am helpu fi drefnu'r gerddoriaeth. And thanks to the three Andys and Celyn for asking me to do the music. Diolch yn fawr iawn. A star.
All right.
You carry on, James.
I need an envelope, I think.
Yes. Oh, do you need a new envelope?
Yes, I think so.
Let's get James Dean Bradfield a new envelope. James Dean Bradfield gets what he wants. James, before you do this, tell me the story you were telling me earlier in rehearsals. Believe it or not, we had rehearsals. Tell us the story about how you got the name. Tell us the story. It was good.
Well, there used to be an unfortunate guy that used to sleep down by the St. David's shopping centre, just opposite that alley, where the hazes. And I used to turn up here Friday, Saturday mornings to kind of start busking between the ages of 16 and 19. And he was a guy, he was a homeless guy. He was a lovely guy. And I turned up too early one morning to busk in the haze. And he just went, oh, fucking hell, I'm the Manic Street Preacher again. So,
it's a good story.
Sorry.
It's a good story.
Not made up. I'm sorry for the language. Here we go. Sound not only enhances the cinematic and televisual experience, it's a crucial element of the creative process. So let's take a look and a listen.
Bang post-production. Jack to a King, the Swansea story.
My veg was beautiful. It was raggedy, she was an old lady, she needed a lot of attention, she never got it, there was no money for it, but it was a wonderful place, it was a cauldron of sound.
And in the little pink
Mark Furder, Under Milkwood.
lie alone the 17 snoring gentle stone of Mr. Waldo. Rabbit catcher, barber, herbalist, cat doctor, quack. His fat pink hands palm up over the edge of the patchwork quilt.
Production team, Gwyll, Hinterland.
And the BAFTA Cymru Award goes to Jack to a King in the Swansea story.
Diolch yn fawr to everyone. Thank you very much. BAFTA Cymru. I'd like to thank everybody at YJB Films, Ed Thomas, Mal, Pope, Gwen, Sarah Vorton, everybody, John the editor, and I'd like to big thank you to Andrew, who did the music with Mal as well, who did a great job. And thank you very, very much to Swansea City FC, who looked after us when we went down and sort of said, can I stick my microphone there, please? And they looked after us brilliantly. Thank you very much.
Diolch yn fawr.
Congratulations and thank you, James. Ymlaen ni at y wobr nesaf sydd wedi noddi gan Audi onto the BAFTA Cymru Award for Actor now, sponsored by Audi. Presenting this is an accomplished actress who has recently starred in period drama Cranford, Channel 4's Fresh Meat, and she's even the narrator on the much-loved series and BAFTA winner last year, The Call Centre. Ladies and gentlemen, please rhowch groeso cynnes I Kimberly Nixon.
The nominees for actor have given performances so accomplished and inspiring that there's nothing more fitting as recognition than a BAFTA Cymru Award nomination. Let's take a look at some of their most celebrated moments.
You betrayed my trust, you betrayed our friendship, you betrayed everything that I've ever stood for. You let me down!
Peter Capaldi as the Doctor in Doctor Who Dark Water.
Why? Do you think I care for you so little that betraying me would make a difference?
Both nothing.
Richard Harrington as DCI Tom Mathias in Gwyll, Hinterland.
I feel it. Try sing Evan just eiliad yn dres I nôl.
Now, Mrs. Rose Cottage.
Rhys Evans as Captain Cat in Dan y Wenallt.
Heddi mae'n cael y llyffur wrth ei war yn Gors Las. Siwma Danedd y Twins. Mae yn oedi wrth i'r ysgol.
And the BAFTA Cymru Award goes to Richard Harrington, y Gwyll, Hinterland. Unfortunately, Richard can't be with us, but I'll make sure he gets this award safely. Thank you, and please enjoy the rest of your evening.